Essjay here, the beauty business coach. Now, I want to tell you that anybody in the beauty industry can earn money without relying on time for money exchange services. So what I teach people is that you can actually use the skills and knowledge that you already have and the craft that you have already learned throughout your years of training, whether you are new to the industry or whether you've been doing this a long time. You can use what you already have to be able to level up in business and to be able to earn money while you're asleep. It is time to break the mold and time to get out of that rat race of cramming those clients in every single day. Because with that, we will cap out at some point. There is only so many hours in the day that we can work. So we will cap out. So how can we earn more money with our skills and our craft without touching our clients? And that is what I teach and I coach my clients today. And that is what I have done in my business, in my beauty business, for me to be able to then develop my coaching business and still earn more money. So let me ask you, let me be real with you. Have you ever had to cancel a few days? You've got clients in the diary, you wake up in the morning, your little boy is not very well and he can't go to school. And that's it. That's it. You're game over. You've had to ring in sick, cancel all those clients. And that is you not earning money for those 2 or 3 days. You know, I was faced with a really, I had to have major surgery. Now, this is when the penny dropped for me. This was nearly 3 years ago. I had to have major hip surgery and I knew I was going to be out. I was going to be out and not be able to move for 8 weeks. So what did that mean for my business? 8 weeks of not earning money. I had 8 weeks of not bringing in a penny into my business. And that is when it made me realize, shit, this is not a foolproof business. This is not a business to be proud of. You know, yes, I'm so skilled in my craft and I've got all this knowledge and experience to be able to deliver amazing treatments, but I haven't got a good business. If I had a good business, that business would work when I'm not working. Now, we all can do this, even if you are new to the industry, even if you are newly qualified to the industry. That is the perfect time to start. You know, start thinking with a business mindset and not about just getting those clients crammed in the diary and trying to get all these new clients in the diary and working back to back, because like I said, you will cap out. And time off, a holiday. You want to get 2 weeks abroad booked in the diary? I remember the years and the years of having to schedule that holiday and then work my ass off, work overtime, work longer hours to get more money in the bank to be able to, one, pay for the holiday and to be able to, two, actually pay me while I was on holiday. And that proves that the system is broken. And that proves that as entrepreneurs, we are falling short. You know, we need to be able to open our mind a little bit, break the mold. You know, we are still very old fashioned and we need to break the mold and discover how we can earn more money or earn money while we're asleep. And I did this with my beauty business. I did this in the beginning of lockdown. And I want to share all this with you. And I want to teach you how you can do the same. So, like I said, we have to do this because we need to make sure that our business is foolproof. We are going through a time right now where living costs are rocketing. We need to increase our price on our services to be able to sustain these living costs, these bills and everything else that's going up. But also you're going to have clients that are maybe not going to be able to afford your services anymore. So what do? You work harder, longer hours, get more clients in the diary. But is this really a long-term solution? Or is this just the time where you think, right, I need to work smarter. I need to work smarter, not harder. So what I teach my clients is what I call the Sandy method. Now, what better what better name to call it than the Sandy method? What better acronym to call this method? Now, Sandy method to me, just imagine laying on that beach, going on holiday, chilling out in the sun, gorgeous views of a sandy beach, and your phone is pinging because payments are still coming in. Money is still coming into your bank account while you're laid there, sunning it up. Kids are running riot, or the fellas on the beach, whatever it may be. So I had to use this acronym SANDY. Okay, so let me break this down for you. So first, the S is about streamlining our business. There are so many resources and tools out there to create a perfectly streamlined business. So that takes so much time and pressure off our daily tasks that we have in the business. So booking systems, taking money, collecting reviews, mailing systems, creating a journey of repeat custom with your clients, social media marketing, social media messaging. There are so many tools out there where you can spend some time and effort putting these into your business, but then it means that you can focus on your high ticket items, and all this is getting done in the background. And the reason why we have to do this is because this will take hours off our working day. You all know that you can work flat out for 8 hours, and then you get to your phone and you're like, oh God, shit, I've got to send that link to that client. Oh God, she wants to book an appointment. Let me message her back and forth. Before you know it, you've spent an hour and a half, 2 hours on your phone doing things that you can set up that gets done automatically for you. All my business are streamlined, okay? I have exhausted every tool out there to create a streamlined process. So it is seamless for the client. It's not relying on my memory to remember to do these certain tasks. The clients get a really comforted process from inquiry to booking to email journey to aftercare to whatever it may be. They get a really smooth process, and that is all done in the background. So firstly, we will find out where you are with a streamlined business and what tools we can incorporate into your business to make it as streamlined as possible, so you can free up your time to work on your business. Because a lot of people say they haven't got time to work with a business coach. They haven't got the time in that working day. I can straight away within a week save you nearly 2 hours a day, so you can free up that time to work with me. Okay, letter A in the Sandy is your avatar. Who are you selling to? Who is your client? Who is he or she? We need to be so specific on who we are trying to sell to. If we are trying to be too broad and we're trying to sell to everybody, our message will get lost. There are so many people out there that are trying to appeal to every single person out there. And this is a recipe for disaster. You spread yourself thinly and your message is too broad, it is going to be completely lost. And you're not going to feel, that client reading that is not going to feel like you are talking to her. You need to be finding out her pain points, her struggles, what she needs help with, and your messages, the way you talk, your social media, your posts, your website, your Facebook lives, whatever it may be, needs to be talking to her or him, to that person. So it's extremely important to find out your avatar. Who is that person? Break it right down, and then we can work from there together. So after we have established your avatar, it is about me helping you with your niche. Same again, similar to your avatar. If you are trying to do every single treatment service out there, you are not going to have a special sauce. You are not going to be known. You are not going to become a celebrity in that niche. So what gets you excited every day? What do you really get excited to see in that diary? Is there something that will pop up in that diary and you're like, oh God, yes, my favorite treatment? That is your special sauce. We need to find out your special sauce. And I have some really clever tools. If you don't know what they are, if you don't know what your special sauce is, and you've got too many, and you're looking now and thinking, oh God, but yeah, I like eyebrows, but I love nails and I love eyelashes, I can help you. I've got some special tools that will help you discover your special sauce without even realizing it. So once we have got your niche and we start to find your niche, what gets you excited, what you really want to be known for, on your dying bed, if somebody said, Amy, what do you know her for? That thing there, that one thing there, that is your niche. So once we've established our niche, this is the big one. How do we diversify on that? How do we use your niche, your skills, your knowledge, and diversify? Now, diversification, good word, is what will take your business to the next level. I know, and you know, that you are good at this treatment, this special niche that you've got. You are good at that because that's what you get clients in the diary for. That's what you get excited for. That's where your passion is. And wherever your passion is, you will excel at that. But what we need to do is find out how you can diversify on that. So with this special niche, apart from relying on time for money exchange services, that should only be 25% of your business. Where's the other 75% coming from? How can we use that skill, knowledge, and passion and diversify? So can we create online treatments? Can we create retail? Can we create subscription model? Can we educate other people that are newly qualified into the industry to become better in that skill? Can we create online forums, online membership programs to actually teach people about this special sauce that we have? There are so many ways, the sky is the limit. So that is what we discover. Once we have your niche, we've got your passion, we then talk about creating and diversifying more ways to earn money without relying on time for exchange services. And then it's about you and your future. Where do you want to be? What is the goal? Okay. It's okay to have all these things in place, like your avatar, your niche, streamline the business. Everything like that is fantastic to have in place, but without a specific goal, and this goal broken down into a detailed plan and then sectioned out into your diary into manageable tasks where you can work with me to actually work with me on a one-to-one basis, to have that accountability, to be around other people that are also on a similar journey to you. This big goal that you have is nothing. You're never going to hit it. So it's all about creating a really detailed plan and to be able to work with somebody that can help you achieve this plan. Now, I have a really good planning tool that I give to all my clients that I coach. Now, this planning tool will actually break down your big goal into a plan, into manageable bite-sized tasks where they work through this with me to achieve that big goal. Now, that is the Sandy method. And what better acronym to use for the method of coaching? Now, this is something that you may be looking at and thinking to yourself, well, I can't budget for a business coach. I just can't budget for a business coach. I'm already working God knows how many hours, getting the clients crammed in, barely making bills get paid. I can't afford one. You've just answered your own question. You can't afford not to. If you are working yourself to the bone, or you are throwing out so many things out there on social media to get the higher ticket clients in and it's just not working, or you haven't got enough hours in the day, then you can't afford not to get a business coach. It is time that you are working harder. It's time that you need to be working smarter and not harder. And I can teach you how you can get out of the rat race and earn more money and not rely on time for money exchange services, anymore. We are more than that. It is time to break the mold. It is time to break the mold and use the skills and knowledge that you already have. And if our business is streamlined and we are saving a couple of hours a day by putting all these things into the background of the business, I have given you the time. I have given you the time to be able to work on your business. Now, you might be thinking, well, there's this new treatment I've seen, this new facial treatment out there. I really think it's going to be the one. It's going to be the one that's going to get the clients in the diary. I've heard some really good reviews about this. I want to invest in that. Great. Okay. I always believe that we should keep ourselves educated, keep developing our skills. But let me ask you one thing. Think about the last service that you introduced into your clinic, the last treatment that you put some money into. Now, chances are these new services would be anything from £500 to £3,000 to training. Trust me, I have been there. I have become a course junkie myself. Now, let me ask you, has this last service that you've done, this last treatment that you've done, with including the training cost, the setup fee, the starter pack that you would have had to get, the time off that you had, your hourly rate for the time off you've had, work that out. Now, have you actually increased your profits enough to sustain the cost that you paid for all of this? Now, the chances are you have just moved your earning from one treatment pot to another. It might have increased slightly, but has it increased enough for the amount you spent on that treatment, on that new treatment that you wanted to bring into the clinic? We do this all the time. We see a new treatment, we see a new service, we get excited, think that this is the one. We do the training, we get an extra 1 or 2 clients. But when we actually work out the cost, the time, the starter pack, everything else, when we work that out, it has never increased our earnings. It has just moved our earnings from one service to another. So that teaches you in itself that there is no time like the present to work with a business coach like myself. I have made these changes at the beginning of COVID. I made these changes 3 years ago when I realized that I couldn't have 8 weeks off. I had to have 8 weeks off, but I was struggling to pay my mortgage. I had to have 8 weeks off for a major operation and was bringing no money in. They're the times when you really realize that the system is broken. So imagine if that comes up in your life again. What if you want to have a baby? What if you want to have time off the first 6 months, with a newborn baby? Most people in this industry don't ever have that time off. Trust me, I was there. I had 3 months off with both of my children because we have been trained to get clients in the diary, to use our knowledge to serve. And yes, you need to serve your clients, but I can teach you how you can serve your clients differently. You've got the knowledge, you've got the craft there. It's just about diversifying. So if you feel right now that you can't afford to get through this rise in living expenses, if you are looking at your way of working, your beauty business, your aesthetic business, and you are thinking, how can I earn more money? How can I physically earn more money? I'm worn out as it is. I am already working God knows how many hours. The only way I can earn more money is by working more hours, and I don't fucking want to. I don't want to. I want to be a celebrity in my field. I want to discover my niche. I want to work smarter than harder. This is the time that you need a business coach. So if you want to join me and you want to work with people that are ready to break the mold, you are ready to break the mold, level up in business and get a sustainable, profitable business. So you can lay there on that sandy beach, on holiday and your bank account can still be pinging and you can still be earning money while you're on that sandy beach, then you need to work with me and I will take you through the Sandy method so you can level up in business and finally earn your worth as a beauty therapist, esthetician, hairdresser, whatever personal care industry you are in. It is time to finally earn your worth. So there is no time like the present. If you want to connect with me and you want to book a discovery call, click the link below, connect with me now, and let's chat and find out how this Sandy method is going to change your life. Bye for now.